2023, and it's a new year, and I like my old music. So if it's a new year, I like my old music. I'm going back to the '80s because that's where my heart and soul is. The '80s, okay. A little bit of the '70s, a little bit of the '90s, but mostly '80s kid. All right, I'm an '80s kind of guy. All right. So yeah, today let's start off with which is a British synth pop new wave band. Came out in, well, this is probably the album that I know about. I don't know about the rest of their album, but they're pretty cool. Uh, some pretty nice songs in this album here. The best one that I know of is "This Is the Day." Okay, this is the day that I showed this record. Okay, now, yeah, this is the reissue that just recently came out. They also have a different version that comes with a reel, a little bit more expensive. This is like around $20 or so. You can see the link down below of the reissue of the Soul Mining, the album. And yeah, so basically, it's this particular version has been repressed here in the United States, and take it out of the plastic sleeve, right? And this is the back of it right here. The Now the original U.S. pressing had just the original Epic's label. The one that has like the one that Michael Jackson, same thing, same Epic Records in blue. But the reissue version has the UK label that originally came out in the early '80s. It's still on Epic Records, but one second, let me just take it out here. It has the label that the UK had back in the early '80s, which is this one here. Okay, this is a pretty fine album. A little dusty. I was playing it. I don't want to get any saliva on it. But yeah. Pressed right here in the United States. Okay, if it was a European version, it would have said something about Europe there in the back, but it says United States of America. That's how come it's a U.S. pressing. I'm trying to get rid of that dust. Yeah. That's one of the things about records. I mean, it's like everything that you have to deal with: the dust, the ritual of getting up, turning over the records. I don't even have an automatic turntable. I have a manual direct drive turntable, and so it keeps me in the loop for exercise. I don't want a CD player anymore. I have a ton of CDs, but I don't even play them anymore. I don't. I just like my records. There's nothing beats a good vinyl record. So this is one of them right here. This is the Soul Mining. Check it out. See the link below. All right. Awesome album. All right. All right. Next we have the Psychedelic Furs. This is Midnight to Midnight, and this is another great album. See, both of these guys are from the United Kingdom. As for me concerned here, I love UK music, especially the ones from the '80s. Nothing beats British music. I mean, you could ask anybody. Okay, they're way ahead of their time, and they're more into dance music over there back in the '80s and new wave and stuff like that. Unlike here in America, where it's mostly, I don't know, back in the '80s was like pop and maybe a little bit of R&B stuff, whatever. But yeah, some freestyle music in the New York area, but otherwise mostly pop. But anyway, this album here, Midnight to Midnight by the Psychedelic Furs, it's a great band. The hit to look for in this album is Heartbreak Beat. Yeah, Heartbreak Beat. I thought I missed that one. Yeah, so this is the full length version. They have the edited version obviously out there, but nothing beats the original. And yeah, here are the track listings. Okay, you can get closer and take a look at that. And this version also has the original UK label. Well, this is a European pressing I have here. This one was made in Germany, actually. I'm slowly adding to my Discogs on the Record Galaxy. You can take a look at that. I've had a few albums there already, but I have many more to come. Okay, so I'm just adding them slowly. Okay, So when this came out first, it was on the regular red Columbia Records label, okay? But now it's on the has the UK label that when it first came out, because it's a reissue and it's this is the UK original label that looked like in the early '80s. I mean, in the mid '80s, whatever when this album came out. It doesn't have the red Columbia Records label like. Let me show you. Like for example, I have a copy of "The Stranger Here" by Billy Joel. This is the one. This is the original record label. I mean, the red label that it came out with originally. Let's check it out here in the back. See up close. Yeah, that was the original label that it had in the '80s. Okay, in America here, but since then it's been it's now using the UK label. All right. So yeah, this is another great album. Like I just said, Heartbreak Beat. They also have Pretty in Pink, you know, from the movie Pretty in Pink, and yeah, it's a great album. Check it out. I'm not so much of a fan of the edited version of Heartbreak Beat. Here's another look at the album here. Okay. Now I'll send you a link down below for this album as well in case you're interested in getting it. Let me just put this back in the sleeve. I got to get myself some new sleeves because I don't like these record sleeves that it comes in. It can scratch up the record and stuff. But yeah, that's about it here for this one here. And let me show you some other old records that I picked up that I forgot to show you last time. 808 State. I have Don Solaris, I believe, and I have United State 90, and the In Your Face album. I have it somewhere up there. I have to go and get it. Anyway, this is their. This looks like smoke alarms or smoke detectors or something like that. Or maybe it's bug repellents. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, this is a album that I didn't listen to yet, but I have it. It's not even open actually. It came out a few years ago, or maybe a year or two ago. Yeah, 808 State is another electronic UK band. Some good electronic music if you like electronic music like I do. Pretty awesome.